I ask for the truth on behalf of Gayle Barnard. I want to say Barnyard, but I won't, because that sounds silly, doesn't it? Sorry about that, Gayle. We ask for the truth on behalf of Gayle Barnard concerning life and love issues. Will she find a place for the kids, and will things settle down a bit? Looks as though things are a bit chaotic at the moment, doesn't it? And we ask for guidance and insight in the name of truth, right conduct, peace, love and non-violence. Blessed be to the truth, always. When that card decided where they wanted to go, I will just place, just neaten the deck up there, and then we'll just place things just to the side here. We'll deal out 3 cards, the past, the present and the future. The past in this case, as we know, is the recent past. We call that the recent past influence. And then the next card is the present influence, as we'd call it. And then we'll call the one after that the immediate future influence. And we just pop that next to it there. So let's investigate what's going on here. We'll look not too far in the past and not too far into the future, although will this year be okay and things. A lot can happen in 12 months. I didn't think it could, but it can. I was actually questioning about a lot can happen in 2 years. And that can, but of course a lot can happen in 12 months as well. But let's see what that's going to be. Let's see what was happening over the past month or so. What was going on, I suppose, around about the 9th, 10th of January onwards, isn't it really? Or well, it's not an exact time measurement, but it's that sort of thing, isn't it? About 3 or 4 weeks or so up to now. We'll just flip the card very slowly, not to disturb its energy, and then we'll reveal to see what this is all about. It's an elemental card there, the element of air. Often in the tarot deck it's referred to as creative and transmissive powers. In this particular scenario, yes, it's to do with communication, but we've got we've got Libra. Oh, I can't. I've got the wrong bloody reading glasses on again. It's the air signs, the zodiac air signs. Right, let's try again. Right, a bit better. Libra, Gemini and Aquarius. And if I'd have remembered that, I wouldn't have actually put my other reading glasses on, would I? So there you are. Now I can't see what I'm reading there, so I've got to put the other reading glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. I've got doing glasses and seeing glasses, if you get what I mean. Very complicated, I know, but that's just what it is. Fear not, let's just try and stay level-headed throughout. As we just place that back there into the position of the recent past, indicating really that you had to seek a union of mind and spirit. You had to sort of, I suppose, come to some agreement between you and yourself, and it's that, suppose that was the dilemma really, or the thing that was causing the upset. Communication with oneself. What do you tell yourself to do? If you do eat, is it right? Tra la 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 la. You know, it's the same old thing. It's that sort of like that in a fight, isn't it? But nevertheless, it's been very much about communication and maybe seeking knowledge as well to some degree. Maybe. But yes, there's some feeling, there's some emotion, but more, I suppose, to do with planning, isn't it, I suppose, and things like that, calculating, planning things. But coming to some agreement with yourself about it. Yes, it is healthy to talk to yourself. It's answering yourself back that's the problem. But apparently it's a sign of intelligence when you talk to yourself. So that's my excuse anyway. Oh no, there was a survey done. Apparently it's true. But anyway, regardless of that, just showing really in your recent past. Concerning this predicament you find yourself in, you were trying to come to some agreement with you and yourself about what you did, who you were with, tra la la la. Maybe you had minds set on going out to try and find it, to have a relationship, to try and be secure in a relationship, but that went by the wayside because you were too busy doing something else, preoccupied with something else, and so on. So, of course, and not that you would be a gold digger, but certainly trying to, mainly, well, I'm sort of sensing trying to get some sort of family unit for your child there. I was going to say son then, but I'll just say for your child. I want to pull out the next card here, and I want to just see what is vibrating there for the present. Another elemental card. Look at this. The element of water. We're on about feelings, weren't we, just now? And the element of water is to do with feelings and emotions, and this indicating that right now your emotions are at a peak in some way. Emotions are at a peak in some way, shape or form. Maybe there have been a few, other than passionate words, maybe it has led to tears, I suppose, to some degree, because of maybe you've had to come to an agreement with yourself that you can't do that. You want to, but you can't. I don't know what that is, but it's that sort of thing where you just can't do that, and it's a shame, but isn't it a shame to some degree? I want to see what the immediate future holds here. I just want to move straight on. Oh, go on then. If you insist, I'll put my seeing glasses on, so I can just to see what those signs are there. As if you didn't know, the water signs of Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. I always say Pisces. Well, that's how it's pronounced or spelt, isn't it? Sorry, but I have to say it. But nevertheless, putting that aside, maybe those signs may vibrate with you in some way. If they don't panic, and even if you do, don't panic. It was just, I just thought I'd mention it. But mainly the elements, you've got a lot of elemental stuff going on here. The element of air just recently, which has manifested itself into water. Strong communications with oneself. I suppose creative and transmissive powers maybe, in one way, shape or form. Manifesting right now into strong feelings and strong emotions, maybe because, as we've sort of established there, it may even be because you didn't get what you want, and there's been a bit of a disappointment. I don't know why I'm sensing that. I don't know. And I suppose putting two and two together logic would sort of pass a hint at that, wouldn't it? But let's just see what the immediate future has in store. We'll just pull that out and we'll just see what that's all about. We'll just flip this card nice and slowly. Oh, a member of the royal court here, the knight, bringing you triumph over adversity. So it will have all been worth it. I'm just getting that. Whatever all this is, whatever it is you've been doing, you can say playing at then, but whatever you've been doing, it will all have been worth it in the end. And you'll come out the winner. Will you find a place for, I keep saying your son, I don't know why, your child, really, just say your kid. But will you find a place? It seems as though there's more than one kid, but nevertheless, it's this particular one you're trying to, I don't know, appease or satisfy or do something for. Maybe if there's a problem there, or I don't know. You know, like, I don't know, it's autism usually today, isn't it, these days? That's the latest excuse for misbehaviour. No, the latest problem that seems to be, sorry about that. But anyway, regardless of that, don't worry, I've had it for much longer than he has. Either way, you will be turning out the winner in the end, from a karmic point of view as well, because your intent is meant well, and you put a lot of feeling into it, a lot of emotion into it even now, and you will triumph over it. You will be the winner. There will be a victory. You will come out the other side, maybe within, according to this, within the next month. So I don't know about the next year, but certainly the next month seems to be pretty promising, let alone the rest of the year. So it's pure luck or whatever, I don't know. But this is what happens, isn't it, when we consult spirit. But for now, we will cast a shadow. And for you, these cards have spoken.